Podcast ini ditajakan khas oleh Roti Fifi, the one and only spot yang dah jual over million panipuri.
From tea, sea salt to karak dan masalah, semua drinks dia confirm padu. Nak buat event, dia orang pun buat catering, majlis kahwin, birthday, corporate, semua boleh jalan.
WhatsApp di 97885091 untuk order atau booking.
Jangan lupa follow kami di roti.fifi at Instagram dan TikTok.
Ingat panipuri,
Ingat Roti Fifi. Nice lah. I edit myself.
Nama aku sama Syam.
Dan nama aku Tengku Nas.
And welcome
To the
Bhai Show.
Can I win?
City Man, City Man, City Man, City Man, City Man.
Or lease.
Got two song.
entrance music.
Entrance music. He just show face kan.
Aku tengah
Display picture. Selamat datang, selamat kembali ke Bhai Show.
Apa khabar semua?
Alhamdulillah.
Baik. Sihat?
Baik.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
Okay, so today is a very special episode
Okay.
because for the first time ever, we're gonna do it in English.
Welcome, ma'am. Welcome back to the Bhai Show.
Alright, thank you for accompanying us on air.
Yeah. So the segment today is going to be in English, and everything else is going to be forwarded in English. Yeah.
Yes. For the first time, you guys are gonna hear me and Nasir talk with Oxford and Harvard English.
Maybe Cambridge.
Cambridge,
Cambridge. Yeah.
Cambridge O level, N level.
Yeah. You see me and you. If we go N and O, probably no.
Always no, never yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so before that, can you please louder my headphones?
Stupid boy.
Baru sedap sikit. Okay.
Yeah.
So today our guest is a special one lah.
Yeah.
Because what you see us,
Yes.
he used to be like us,
Yes.
or even bigger than us. But he turned his life around.
Correct. Why so?
He has his stories to share.
Very
Alright?
good, very
okay.
good.
So what he used to be is he used to be an obese guy.
Oh,
Okay.
like you lah.
Bigger than me. So from the info that he told me just now, he himself said I was bigger than you, bro.
My God.
Yeah, but then he lost ton of weight.
Ton.
Tons of weight lah.
1 ton.
Wonton noodle.
Oh,
That one cannot eat.
okay.
Want to lose weight cannot eat wonton noodle.
Yeah.
Okay, so he lost weight, lifts weight, goes to the gym,
Yeah.
got his own full-time job, and right now he's doing what do you call it?
Fitness training, my friend.
Fitness training. Yes, correct. But that one he do part-time.
Oh, that one part time.
But that one later we can shout out him lah.
Understand.
He can mention.
Yeah.
Okay, alright. So you want to do?
No. I think it's best that you do it.
Because my English sounds better.
No. Your voice like radio.
Alright.
Yeah,
Ladies and
yeah.
gentlemen, please welcome Nikku lives.
Hi guys.
Hi, bro. Hi,
How are you, man?
Thanks for having me over.
Hey, no worries.
problem.
Thank
My
you for
friend.
inviting our invitation.
Yeah.
Alright.
Thank you for
accepting.
not inviting. Yeah.
Oh, I said that lah.
Such a stupid boy.
She always speak Malay. No, suddenly speak English. Forget.
Yeah.
Maybe it sounds better in Malay.
Yeah. So Nikku, awak apa khabar?
Khabar apa? Apa khabar?
No.
No.
Just say khabar baik.
你好吗？
Hao, 很好.
Okay lah. Puyau lah.
不要doan.
不要doan.
Jangan. Nampak sangat bodoh.
Okay, so today we have Nikku lives.
Yes.
Okay, or his full name is Nicholas lah.
Yeah, Nicholas.
So first of all, Nikku, how you get the name Nikku? From Nicholas become Nikku.
Because last time I used to have this colleague at my old workplace. This Indian lady, she used to instead of calling me Nicholas, she always refer to me as Nikku. I think it's from what you told me earlier was like a term of endearment. Right?
Correct.
correct,
They give you a nickname.
Yeah.
Then all my colleagues started calling me Nikku.
Nikku.
So I told my personal friends about it. Hey, everybody at work is calling me Nikku.
Understand.
And they picked it up.
So your friends from last time also start to call you Nikku lah.
Yes.
Understand.
Yeah, you're no longer Nicholas, you're Nikku.
Yeah, because from what I understand, right, bro, Indians have this tendency to have put they tend to put double O at the back.
Oh.
For
A
sense
double
of
O
anyone.
or you?
Yeah. Yeah.
So if like my name Safaras,
Safu.
Safu. They will call Safu.
Yes.
Makes sense.
But so far haven't yet lah.
Yeah, haven't.
I think I haven't been dear to anyone yet lah.
Yeah.
You have to unlock that closeness.
Yeah. Probably because I always give the resting beach face.
No. Maybe it's because you are too fat lah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what do you call it? See, I forgot my train of thoughts.
Oh, stupid.
Okay, never mind. You continue first.
Yeah. So, Nicholas, welcome to the Bhai Show.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I really am honored to have you here because me doing homework based on your TikTok, it was inspirational. It made me think twice, thrice, 4 times, maybe a couple of times when I want to start my journey on actually losing weight. You see, but there are some stoppage lah at times, you see, and like I don't have that motivation. So seeing you, what actually started your journey into losing weight?
Okay, so I think one of the reasons why I started losing weight was because there was this one moment, right? I was filming my cats just running around the house.
Okay.
And when I watched back the video, right, I could hear myself breathing.
Oh,
So when you play back the video, right, like 70% of the audio is just me breathing.
understand.
And it was quite
Like that,
surprising. Yeah, it was like, it was so scary. So that is where I really it clicked and it's like, I need to
Understand.
do something about it already.
Understand.
Right. And some things that my friends said also.
Which is
There was once that I remember very clearly is my friend met in a whole group after a very long time. And then this one guy came out to me, he looked at me up and down like, wow.
Is that you?
Then my other friend came in and say, big right?
Oh, hey, that one like Rabah already, bro.
Yeah, that was, they meant it as a joke, but
Okay.
yeah.
I think a lot of the obese guys out there, we can relate lah.
Yeah.
It may sound like a joke, but it is actually still very hurtful.
It's a joke when we all laugh at that, but when you're alone and you think about it, that's why it hurts.
Yes.
It's like, is it really that bad?
Yeah.
So it's been like 2.5 years since that comment.
Okay.
Until today, even after I shed a lot of weight, I still remember that comment.
My gosh.
So that plays a really
Very
big
huge part lah. An impact in you, is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that was also one of my motivation also. I don't want to go back to that. I don't want people to look at me that way also. And I also don't want to look at myself that way also.
Understand.
Because like when I saw your TikTok, right, you got post a video or picture of you last time. Very big, bro. Very big. So like you mentioned, like you are bigger than me right now.
Yes.
So I feel like you have much more troubles like being at that size, comparing like, just being at that size, there's a lot of complications that you face lah.
Understand.
For me is like, walking a bit is like really tiring. Yeah. So like the only walks I do is from my house lift to my car. But other than that, is that when you have to walk far, and then it's like you'll be granting like like you need to walk, and then it's like you start to like get hot and then like sweat, and then like just everything you do makes like it's uncomfortable.
Understand. But sorry, bro.
Also, I actually had the same thing also. So I like small walks, even for me last time, it was like from the bedroom to the kitchen.
Oh, wow.
I was just so unhealthy. Then I had to, like, going to the office was such a chore. By the time I reached the office, my whole shirt is drenched. So I think a lot of obese guys out there, right, can relate to that also.
Yeah.
Like the moment you reach the office, right, wow, everywhere, the whole shirt is wet.
Yeah.
And honestly, quite paise also lah.
Yeah. I mean, this is let's keep it real here. We don't sugarcoat things. We just say it as it is. It's very embarrassing. It's not. I would say embarrassing. It's like a bit shameful lah. Like you want to go to work, but then you just go from the house go to the bus stop. Hot already, sweat already. Yeah. So it's like it's just an unhealthy thing.
Understand. Is there any other reasons why you choose to suddenly lose weight as well?
Yeah. So about 2 years ago was when actually I started losing weight. I was actually going through a separation, a divorce lah.
Okay, alright. Sorry to hear about that.
No problem. I mean, things happen lah. So I think what's most important is trying to get yourself out of that rut. Right? I'm sure everybody has gone through something bad in their life. So it's what they choose to do in that rut that really defines them.
Understand.
So is
Would
that
you say-
what you do after the incident lah?
Would you say that is your beginning of your villain arc?
In a way.
In a way that it is.
What? I'm so sorry for asking this. Maybe it's a little bit too sensitive or personal. What caused the separation to?
I think it was accumulation of a lot of unhappiness. So it's a lot of small things that was not communicated, and which just led up to a very big decision.
Was it impulse? Did you regret any part of it?
No,
The separation?
definitely not.
Understand.
So a lot of people did ask me if I regret going through the marriage, wasting the 7. I don't think of it as a waste. Honestly, I think that everything happens for a reason lah.
Correct. It's just a life lesson lah. You
Correct.
just have to learn and go through it all. But can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Was being fat one of the reasons?
I think
Being obese? Because when you were married, you were obese, right? So was that one of the reasons?
okay, interestingly enough, right, it may have been somewhat related.
Okay.
Not directly, but because of being obese, right, the way you think, right, your mental health gets affected as well. Right? The things you do, the laziness, the lack of ambition. So it's just that you just don't want to do anything about it. You just accept life the way it is. If your life is bad, just accept it. I think that's most of the mentality that a lot of obese people have lah. Like, anyway, I'm like that already, so just live with it.
You should accept me for who I am.
I mean, there's always room for improvement.
Correct. I mean, but yet again, people tend to have this kind of mentality. You know, this is me, accept me for who I am. But why can't you be better for yourself? Who's spoken like the one who lost weight?
Actually, for people who say like you should accept me for who I am,
Yeah.
I have a very controversial opinion about that.
Okay,
Alright, let's
go ahead.
Alright, I thought when we have a Malay guest or what, we cover controversial. But this also we go cover.
Yeah.
Go!
Okay, so I think people who say things like that, right, they lack the maturity to be better.
Why would you say that, bro?
Because everybody is always working on themselves. If you think that everybody should accept you the way you are, that means you see yourself as a perfect person. So I think that's a bit,
Yeah.
What would you say about his weight?
his weight.
Yeah.
But
I mean, can always be better, bro.
yeah, bro. I mean, I've been better last time. So that was the past tense. It's a past tense. It was 4 or 5 years ago. So during army days.
Army not counted.
Huh?
Army not counted.
Yeah, I mean that was like the fittest I have ever been.
Yeah.
You know, so like that was the first time I ever scored like silver for IPPT.
Oh, nice.
So that was like a big achievement for me back then. You know, like going to the gym, dieting. Because in army you got nothing to do.
Correct.
So my time in army was like I got a lot of like free days. You know, free time lah. So I just started like working out. And then like because back then you made a promise to yourself like you wouldn't want to go to pre-enlistment weight. So that's why like you get cautious a bit and so you started to diet, gym and everything. But it all came down crashing a few years ago lah. So it's like I totally let go of myself, and then like I had this habit of eating late at night. So after eating late at night, straight away you got tired, right? Then you just go to your bed, lie down. So that unhealthiness, that lifestyle sticks with me until today.
Okay.
So which I'm gonna change sooner.
Okay, just to touch back on one topic that you mentioned earlier, right? Eating at night.
Yeah.
Right? There's a very common myth, right? That eating at night makes you
Fat.
get fat.
Yeah.
It is completely false.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But bro, my eating at night is not like those healthy snacks, bro. It's like those like nasi padang kind.
So is it eating at night that makes you unhealthy or the nasi padang?
I think probably the food lah.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's the food plus that after I eat, I straight away go and lie down.
Actually, that is perfectly fine. Yeah.
Why people always say that kind of stuff? You eat this one, then after you go lie down. Then
That's
go
just
sleep.
people don't want you to lie down after you eat.
Okay, so bro, so as like fitness trainer, right? So do you think eating at night is okay? Is permissible when you are dieting or losing weight?
Definitely. It's definitely okay to eat at night.
Okay.
If you want to eat, I mean, don't ever go to bed hungry, but don't go to bed too full.
I think I'm the latter, you know.
Tadi ikut sunnah Nabi.
Jangan. Okay, so before we proceed, right? So just now you were saying about your divorce, your separation, and everything. So was that like the instant click that you started to lose weight, started to like appreciate your health more?
Actually, there was it's actually interesting story. After I went through the separation, right? I actually left my marital HDB and went back to live with my parents.
All right.
Okay.
So the first few weeks were very tough, lah. I haven't started exercising yet actually.
Okay.
So I was actually drinking a lot.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Every night I would drink about like half a bottle of alcohol,
All right.
and it wasn't just to drink for fun. It was just to sleep.
Understand. To drown in your sorrows, man.
Correct.
Understand.
I couldn't sleep. I had like some sort of insomnia, and then overthinking was an issue also lah.
Okay.
Were you depressed?
I wouldn't. Okay, I don't know whether it's considered depressed, but I would think it's some level of depression lah.
Understand.
I mean, it was a traumatic experience.
Yeah.
I mean,
I do okay.
Let's use the alcohol to just feel
to flush
nothing.
to flush everything just for the night.
Right. So that happened. That was going on for about 2 weeks.
Okay.
Then after 2 weeks, I just suddenly one day just snapped. Like, hey, enough! Don't pity yourself anymore. Like, get out of this rut.
Understand.
Then I stopped alcohol, and then I hit the gym.
Oh, so okay. So tell me your experience of like, have you ever been like to the gym, or have you ever even like thought of losing weight even before this?
Definitely. Yeah. So I did try to during my marriage, I did try to lose weight a few times. But of course it failed lah. A lot of times it failed.
Yeah, I mean, there's that's our obstacle, you know. Yeah. Okay, so tell us your experience, like if this transformation happened.
How it happened?
How it happened and what you went through. Like your first day, you go to the gym, and then like what you did. Like how was it? Everything.
Okay, so I actually started with very basic exercises like kettlebell exercises, and then I started to go online to learn. So I went to follow people's workouts, and so I tried to do them. I tried to replicate the workouts, and it was not working at first because I wasn't changing my diet.
Alright, okay.
So the moment I realized that the diet was the important one, that's where I switched up, and then that's where I started to see more results.
I see. Okay, so question?
Yes, I got. Nicholas, are you natty?
Yes.
Oi, Sion.
Have to ask. Do you have anything against steroid?
No.
Okay, but do you see people use steroid for competition? Is it? But what was I mean, what's the function of steroids?
Okay, so steroids basically enhances our body, right? So it actually pushes beyond what the human body is capable of.
Okay.
Right? It like unlocks another potential.
Understand.
Right? So you can actually build much bigger muscles. You can actually perform much better. You are much stronger, much faster.
Okay.
So there's a lot of cases where they use that in athletic competitions and bodybuilding competitions.
Understand. I would like to ask you regarding a common myth with steroids. I don't know whether you can answer that or not because you are natty.
Yeah, natty.
Yeah. Does steroids make my cock small?
It makes your testicles smaller.
Oh, okay.
So it's
don't
true,
take steroid.
No,
don't take
it's
steroid, huh?
So okay, Nikku, I just want to ask, like, when you went through with this transformation, right? Were there any points, any given point of time that you wanted to give up? Like you wanted to be like, you know what, fuck it, let's just be the old me, you know? Like, do you ever have that thought of just quitting and going back to things the way they were?
Every single week.
You know, the fact that I'm hearing all this is like giving me like a bit of like, of course I'm gonna go through with this transformation.
I would like to ask you this question. What foods do you avoid and you haven't eaten for the past 2 years?
Maggie mee.
Huh?
Rabak.
We go to Mama order Maggi goreng, bro.
That's because it honestly has not much nutrients.
Okay.
It has no. It's just very bad for your health.
Yeah.
I mean, if you got no nutrition, then okay, what? Doesn't affect what?
I wouldn't say it's bad for your health, but I think there are better things to eat lah. Processed food is also one thing I try to avoid, like hot dogs, fish cake, this kind of thing.
Okay.
Crab sticks.
Alright.
How about Mac Spicy?
Mac spicy. I do get that once in a while.
Have to lah.
Have to, I mean, it's a self-reward lah, they say.
How do you enjoy your journey into, healthy living? Because I understand that healthy living might be boring because the common stigma is normally chicken breast and eggs. Chicken breast and eggs.
Beef. Can you eat beef?
You can.
Don't mind. Can.
Yeah.
So some people will eat steak, chicken. Yeah.
So how would you overcome this common stigma, or how do you overcome it?
Okay, so like a lot of people always think that eating healthy means eating boiled chicken, right? Like
Correct.
Like the old school bodybuilder type, you know.
So the thing is that we are not training for competition. None of us going to be bodybuilders. So I think living more sustainably is the way to go. So it's not like avoiding McDonald's. It's just eating less of McDonald's. Instead of having a McSpicy every day, but have a McSpicy once a week.
Understand.
So eat in moderation.
Yes, correct. So for me, myself, my diet is 90% restricted, 10% is I can eat whatever I want.
Okay.
So do you, like for your meals, right? So do you have like cheat meals once a week or maybe once every 2 weeks? How do you go about that?
My cheat meals come sometimes about 2-3 times a week.
Okay. So
2 to 3 times,
Okay.
Very, very uncertain.
Okay, is that 2 to 3 times now or back when you were losing?
Now.
Okay, but when you were losing, let's talk about that phase because that's where like us obese boys, right? We always face that struggle. So during that phase of you losing weight, being strict in your diet and everything, what do you eat for your cheat meal, or do you even have a cheat meal, cheat day?
Maybe once a month or less.
Understand.
Damn.
So you must always hit a certain goal first before you reward yourself with that cheat meal.
See, that's my problem. When I self-reward, I forgot about the hard work I did.
Maybe your problem is to stop interrupting. You listen first.
Then
Then
I
you talk.
keep quiet. I
keep quiet.
self-reward
Yeah,
until,
never mind. Nicholas, please
until
talk.
I get fat.
Yeah, please talk.
So
You see,
About
I
the
also
about the self-reward.
This guy, man.
self-reward.
Yeah.
So a lot that's where a lot of us obese guys, we reward ourselves for every 1 kg loss.
Yeah.
Then the 1 kg come back.
The bigger kg.
Yeah. Then after you see the 1 kg come back, I work out for 2 weeks. Waste my effort.
Listen.
Right. So I don't think at this stage, right, we should even be rewarding ourselves until we hit a certain milestone. Once we up our base metabolism rate, then we can start to reward ourselves.
Okay.
Right? Because I think a lot of obese guys like us, right, one problem that we have is very low metabolism.
Correct.
Right. So the only way to sort of counter that, right, is to build muscle.
Understand.
Okay.
We also have low patience towards temptation.
And then when you say like just now you were saying something about like building muscle and everything. So I just want to sidetrack a bit. Is that when people are losing weight in this journey, right? And then they face this issue where their weight is stagnant, and then they start to feel demoralized, and then they start to slowly hitting the gym lesser than they should. So what is your advice on that?
I would say try to review what you've been doing the past few months, because if you're doing the same program, right, for like 1-2 months, right, most likely, right, your body will get adjusted to what you've been doing already. So there are actually 3 ways to counter this. One is to introduce something new into your workouts, so that you do something new. Don't stick to the same routine over and over again. All right. So that will kind of send your body into a shock, and it will start to move again.
Okay, I've heard about that before. They call it like switch up your routine and everything.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So number 2 is to actually increase the intensity of your workouts. Most likely is like we are very comfortable doing maybe like our 12 rep range. We're doing 5 sets, that kind of thing. Your body is really very used to what you're doing already. So you need to increase the intensity of it. You need to lift heavier by doing progressive overloading, and also maybe if you can shorten the rest time. Don't dilly-dally on the phone. Some people, the rest time too long because they're playing on their phone.
Yeah.
Okay. Talking about the rest time, I've read that some opinions is that you should rest longer so that when you are doing your next set, you are more energetic. You are much more focused, like you got more energy. But some say lesser rest time means like you say lah, so that you can like do more.
Yeah, so it depends on what kind of training you're doing. So power lifters, right, if they're doing like 1 rep performance kind of thing, they usually rest longer.
Oh,
Right?
okay.
So bodybuilders tend to rest about 90 seconds to about 120 seconds.
Understand.
1.5 minutes to 2 minutes like that lah.
Okay.
Okay.
So I would like to ask you a question. So this question is two-parter question. So the first parter will be, are you doing this out of revenge towards your ex-wife or for yourself?
This is
But please don't answer now. We're gonna take a break for a while. We hope that you're gonna stay tuned to the next episode. So for us, wrap it up.
Okay, thank you for listening to this part 1 with Nikku. We're gonna come back with a part 2. So stay tuned. Thank you. Khuda Hafiz.
Khuda Hafiz.
Bye bye.